Hi everyone and welcome to my podcast series. It's Stefania and I talk about spiritual things. So today's topic is about the alignment slash misalignment between our spiritual existence and our material or physical existence. And the two are usually in most of people in misalignment, and that's why we experience negativities or chaos or other not so wanted things in our life. I will take as an example manifestation because I think that's the thing that works best for to let you understand what I'm saying. So basically when we try to manifest something in our life is usually a material thing like a dream car, dream job, dream house, something like money, something like that. So the first thing I want to say is this, that firstly material things or money or all these things, we look for those things because for one big reason, and the reason is we are looking for happiness, basically. And we look for happiness in the wrong place because all these material things are basically tools for deception from the government, the system, or whatever you want to call it. That's the first thing. But the main thing is that we look for these things starting from our own physical mind. So we want to manifest things with our physical mind. And the problem is that our physical mind doesn't have the ability to basically tell what is best for us, what is our real purpose, what are our tendencies or our abilities, our real, true abilities, what is our true purpose. And that is because the physical mind has a lot of limits, and it's actually limited because it's limited to the 3D dimension, to the physical. That is because so that is why actually it is very important to align the conscious mind with the subconscious mind. The conscious mind runs our physical life, the subconscious mind runs the spiritual level of our existence. So this is the reason why it is very important that the two are in alignment, because otherwise we're gonna manifest things that we don't really want. So as I was saying, the physical mind thinks that we want certain things like material things, but it's actually not true. It's not what we really deeply and truly want most of the times. So we need to start, we need to stop trying to manifest with the physical mind. That's the first mistake. To manifest properly and correctly, we need to first understand what is our true purpose, and again trying to be in alignment with our spiritual part, and that is the only way that we can find happiness, actually. And to explain better what I am saying, I will give you another example, which is my own life. So a few years ago I started to manifest. I started a manifestation journey, and actually in that period of time I wanted to manifest a particular job, which was a hotel manager job. And I started to do that. Sorry. I started to do that, to manifest that, and I started to work in hotel environments. And actually, a few years later, 3 to 4 years later, I found out that was not really making me happy. It was making me very sad and very confused, very unhappy. And then I had to start from zero again, to do other things and to manifest other things in my life. Actually, it took several years to understand what I really wanted to do, and that's because I didn't listen to my own subconscious. I actually got the answer from my subconscious to what was my true purpose, but I decided to ignore that, and that caused a lot of chaos in my life. So basically what I want to tell you is that manifestation requires an alignment with the deepest part of ourselves to bring us happiness. Otherwise, it will bring only more chaos and more unhappiness. So, what are the ways to align the spiritual and the material life? I found that in my life, actually, I found two main ways to align the two levels of existence. So the first one is the communication with the subconscious. I talked about this in a lot of my previous videos on TikTok and YouTube and on my socials in general. It's a very simple method. You just need to relax. By breathing is sufficient, or whatever you want to do to relax in your meditation practice. And then it has to be the shortest and the clearest possible, and just ask a question and wait for the answer to rise on its own. It's very important to not force the answer. So the first few times you're gonna do this, it's gonna take longer, and then the more you do it, and the easier it gets, and the faster it gets to get an answer. The first few times it might take up to 24 hours or even more. So if you don't get an answer straight away, just you can wait for tomorrow to try again, or another day. But it might come, in a random moment of your daily life, the answer. And but obviously the more you do it, and the faster it will be. It depends on how involved you are in the situation, or actually how detached you are, because remember this, that the right answer comes when you are in the place that is the furthest from your emotions and from your rational mind. When you are in that place, the answer will come. And so this is the first thing. You can ask questions like, what is the best choice that I can make in this situation? For example, if you have to make a difficult choice in your life, or talking about your true purpose, as I was saying before, you can ask, what is the best job I could ever have in my life, or what is my true purpose in my life, these kind of questions. And you can start working on that and manifesting that, and trust the answer, because the answer is not the first one that comes to your mind, or is not the the one that you will think it is. It might actually surprise you, and it usually surprises you. So just trust the answer that comes to you, and go for it. I will maybe make another podcast on your true purpose and how to follow it and things like that, because at first you're gonna have a lot of fears, and negative beliefs around your true purpose, and that's what delayed a lot of my fulfillment of my true purpose in my life for me. So that's the first thing, that's the first method that you can use, and it's very easy, and you're gonna start to be more in sync with your spiritual life. And the other thing is that you have to practice in your daily life, in every moment, presence. And the best thing I found to practice presence in your daily life is to be connected again with the deepest part of yourself, with your consciousness, with your soul, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it consciousness, and I just tune into my consciousness, and from that it's very easy for me to be in the present moment. Because usually if you try to be in the present moment with your physical mind, again, because it's limited and it's not its purpose to be in the present moment, you will find it very hard, because the purpose of the physical mind is to organize, rationalize, think, and all these things. It's not to be in the present moment, but the subconscious mind, its purpose is to be in the present moment. So if you tune into your subconscious, into your consciousness, it will be so much easier. And to be in alignment with your spiritual side, you need to practice presence into your daily life. And the more you become present and conscious into your daily life, the more you will start to be in alignment with your spirit, with your purpose, with everything you really need and not want, which is different. And the goal is to transcend the physical mind, because usually we are very afraid of it, because we don't trust our subconscious. We think that without our physical mind things will not go well, because we were actually during our existence we were trained to trust only our rational physical mind, which is very wrong. Basically, we need to trust our subconscious, because it actually knows better how to run our life rather than our physical mind, which is again very limited. So the goal is to transcend our physical mind and to tune into our consciousness and let our subconscious run our life, our material life, which it actually already does. But if we tune into that, we create an alignment between the conscious and unconscious mind, and everything goes so much easier. So we don't get in the way of the subconscious running our life, and everything becomes easier and smoother and in alignment, so everything goes well, even if we don't understand it with our physical mind, or we don't organize it, or manage it with our physical mind. So that is that. These are the two main things. One is the method, the communication with the subconscious method that I told you before, and the other thing is training ourselves to be present, so practicing presence in our life. So this was the topic for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will do more podcasts, so I hope you can follow me on here, or I also make videos on YouTube and TikTok, so you can follow me there if you want. I hope you will do that, and I'll see you on the next one.